is the closing argument. And one of the things about the closing argument, I'm not going to play a lot of it. I'm playing just two parts of it. And I'm not going through all the evidence because I knew we wouldn't have time. But in the Ford closing argument, the defense lawyer really attacked me, used my name. I think she mentioned my name close to 50 times in the closing argument. And so, it is what it is. Y'all can watch the clips, but I'll play just a part of the closing argument.
Good morning. Good morning. Three preliminary things before I start addressing some issues. Number one, Cheval is here this morning. He hasn't been here throughout this trial except for his testimony, but he understands that this is an important day in his life. He won't be here. So he is here, and he will be here all day and when you come back with your verdict. Number two, exhibits. If we started giving you our exhibits, you'd have a stack this tall. You can request any exhibits you want to look at. We've shown you a lot, but if you want to look at any of the exhibits, all you have to do is ask for it. If you don't know the exact number, just as best as you can describe what you'd like to see. And the last thing. Yesterday, during Ford's closing argument, there were a lot of comments about me. And I grew up on a dairy farm. I've been through a lot. I have very thick skin. I can take anything Ford wants to dish out. But it's important for you to understand. Anything directed at me, it's really directed at that young man, Cheval, to send him away with nothing. That's what true intent. Anything directed to me or anybody else from our side. Now, let me tell you. Let me start with what I want to talk to you about this morning. We don't know why some things happen, but you have been chosen to be here as the conscience of this community, Nash County. We started on February 16th. Now it's March 27th. Who would have thought that I would be standing here? You would be seated there, and we'd be court. The odds of that is astronomical. But I believe everything happens for a reason. I believe you all have been chosen as jurors in this case for a reason. Now I want to talk to you about some of the values I think we can all agree are important. Number one, honesty. 2, decency. 3, respect. And lastly, willing to accept responsibility. And I want to talk about the parties in this case. Let's talk about this young man, Cheval. You will not see a young man of age 16 that is more honest, that is more decent, and that is more respectful. And I say that from the bottom of my heart. Let's look at Mr. Rios. When he testified here, he was absolutely honest. He was decent. And he did the right thing. He accepted responsibility for causing this accident. Let's look at Ford. Ford has accepted no responsibility in this case. That's crystal clear. And I want to go through some of the things with you that were raised yesterday during Ford's closing argument.
So that's the beginning of my closing argument. I go through the evidence, and then the next clip is the beginning of my rebuttal.
Now, what happens here matters. You know, a jury is the most powerful group that individuals like us can belong to. That's why most countries don't even have juries. The United States is unique. Our great country is one of the only countries in the world that allows people from the community to come in and be juries and sit in judgment in cases. And that's what's great about our country. Another thing that's great about our country and our justice system is that the courthouse is open. The doors are wide open. Anybody can walk in here and sit in. This trial's been on TV because of our open justice system. And that is what is great about it. You know, you will make a difference. You will know for the rest of your life that you sat on this jury and decided the issues and facts in this case and be proud of your service in this case. You individually and as a group will have the opportunity that very few of us have. This is a very rare opportunity. You have the opportunity to make a difference. You have the opportunity to make someone's life better, a lot better. Again, I'm about done. I really thank you for taking the time over these last 6 weeks to sit here and listen to us. Just keep in mind, everything we've done has been for this young man. And after this trial is over, you know, Judge Locke will go on and continue his distinguished career on the bench. Mr. Lewis and Mrs. Zell and the other 4 lawyers will continue having other cases which they defend. And, you know, Mr. Wills, Mr. Tesser, and I will have other cases. This is Cheval's only day in court. It's an important day in his life, and he's here. And he'll be here when you come back, and I thank you.